Hey guys, it's Amber here again, and in these videos I'm going to take you through a few stores. I'm going to show you kind of what a not so good looking store looks like compared to a store that is converting, getting sales, and has a very easy and seamless buying experience for the customer. Okay, so we're just gonna jump right in. So here is a store that I found. And the first thing that you think when you come here is it's just confusing, right? Not really sure. This up here, it's I guess a mixtape or some music. It's just kind of really confusing. You want to look up here at the menu. You want to make sure that your menu is very to the point, that it doesn't look confusing, that it's the way that it's positioned, like even the way that this one is positioned on the page where it's to the right, and then you have some of these that are down here. Just really, really confusing. Okay, your search is up here, which is kind of confusing. All right, so then down here, they just kind of, this page is kind of all over the place. Not really sure. They've got like YouTube videos, but you're not really sure if these are collections or if they're just pictures or what's going on here. And then another thing I want you to notice is down here, they basically have every product that they sell on the front page. And you don't want to do that, okay? It takes away, you want to use your front page to display like your top products or your top selling products. And when you do this, when you're putting all of your products on the front page, it makes it very confusing. So one of the main things that we want to do is we want to lead our customer where we want them to go. And when you give them too many options like this, we are a very indecisive society, and so it's hard for us to make a decision. Okay, so even on your front page, you don't want all of this stuff. It's just way too confusing and people can't make a decision. Think about yourself. If you ever went to like a website where, they have a lot of selection, a lot of options, and you're basically like, you just go through everything and then you can't decide what you want. That's what we don't want to do. It doesn't mean that you can't have a lot of products on your page or on your site, because you can, but you want to have them in your collections. You don't want to have them right here on the front page. Okay? All right, so let's go over to this one. So this one, again, it's just really, really confusing when you go here. There's so much going on. It's kind of like, okay, where do I go? So this is like the home page. It's just really, really confusing on where to go, what they have. You're not really sure what the site is about. I mean, it looks like chakra clothing, but this more looks like a yoga site to me than they would have clothing. So it's just kind of confusing. Okay. I mean, they do have like their an about us here, which is good. But even to the left, like the menus are really, really confusing. Okay. And then over here, so this one I want to show you. Oh, let me go back. It's not gonna let me go back to that. Let's see if I can find that. Let's see if I can find another product. So on this product page, it was on that other one, but yeah, so they have the timer up top here. You don't want to do that. If you're going to do a timer, you want your timer to be down here. Okay, like right under where it says add to cart. So that it's right next to each other, but the timer doesn't make sense because once they scroll down, now the timer's off and it takes away its effect. Okay, so that was one of the things that I want to show on the actual product page. So here's a store that actually have a team that builds stores. So here's a store that we actually built, and this is a store that that converts. So when you come here, when you first see the top of it, you know what this store is about. It looks clean. It's fresh. It is, you know that it's called Pure Products Within, so it's like health and beauty type products, and you can see that. We also use like different pictures, and you want to be very aware of who your audience is and who you're selling to. So you can see that we have a man on here because our products are also for men, right? We have different ethnicities on here because it's multicultural. It's not just for one culture. So when you're doing pictures, you want to make sure that you're thinking about that. You're thinking about your audience and who is your audience? Can they come and are they going to be able to relate to the images that you have on your store? Also up here, if you see the menu is very simple. It's very easy. So you know this is the home button if you want to shop. Here's your different collections, right? We have an about page that tells them about the store. They can contact us. It lets you know here that the prices are in USD, but they can change the prices to whatever currency that they're in. It also shows them where their cart is. So it's very simple. It's very to the point. You don't want to get, you know, even with your collections here, you want to tell what the collections are. You don't want to get super creative to where it's cute names, but people don't know what type of products are in there, okay? Then if you scroll down, see how we are, so these are our some of our collections. So we have essential oils, facial cream, and hair care. So you know that if you press on these are going to take you to these collections. And then you can explore our catalog. So we're telling them that it's market fresh, money smart, quality is our recipe. And then down here, remember how I was talking about you want to have like your best sellers. So these are products, best sellers that we have on the page. And then we have the about us right here. So they know exactly what we're about, what we're selling, what we do. And then new arrivals. So we're just displaying a few products, you know, that someone might be interested in. And this is really, really important, okay, because again, you don't want to have all of these products on there where they can't make a decision, but you want to have a few that shows them, hey, this is what we have, okay? And then we have, again, here's a collection for essential oils, hair care, top products. And see how it's spaced out? It looks very, very clean. It's not cluttery. It's not all over the place, right? And then down here you have, they can follow you on your social media. They can get on your email. On this store, also sometimes we put pop-ups where they can get onto your email address. We don't have it on this one. But let me show you. So I'm going to take you over to the description. So on the description, so let's go to a product. Okay, so what's really important on your product page is that it's clean, okay? You want to have very to the point, tell them exactly what the product is in the product title. You want to have very good, clean, clear pictures, okay? You have an add to cart button, and then you want to make sure that you have your badges that lets them know that it is safe shopping. Now, down here, I want to go over the description really quick. So, on this, it says you can whip it, moisturize it, get rid of all those dry spots with our unrefined shea butter skincare paste. So, what you want to do in your description, what I'll see a lot of people do is right here, they'll just put something like this. Okay, especially like if you're drop shipping from AliExpress, they'll just take the features and they'll just put in the features. You have to set yourself apart and the way that we do that is because if you go into a store, a salesperson is going to walk up to you and they're going to talk to you about what's in the product. You can't do that online. So your description does that for you, okay? And you have a few sentences to catch their attention on what they're looking for. Again, this does not have to be super creative, okay? But it needs to catch their attention. It needs to speak into what it is that they're looking for, all right? So you have to have some type of description apart from just the features. The features are very important too because the features are answering the questions that they may ask. Like how much comes in a jar, what can I put this on? Can I put it on my face? Can I put it on my body? Is it just for certain body parts? and what kind of skin type do I need? So these might be, to put this on, so these might be questions that people are asking, so your features should answer those questions, okay? And then it's really smart to have related items, because people will, this is a way to, you want to increase what's called your average order value, which means the average amount of money that a customer is spending on your site, and this will increase it when you have related items down here, okay? All right, guys, so that is the difference. I did want to show you one thing over here. So if you come over here and look at a description over here, this is a bad description where it just says the broken ones always give the best love. Like, no idea what that means. It's not telling you what material it has. It's not telling you why you should wear it. It's not telling you anything. It's just giving you this. So, and I see this a lot on stores. So if you have this, or if you just have your features, you want to work on your descriptions. That will really increase your sales quickly. Okay. All right, guys, I will see you on the next video.